0 is stuck in there, again another 0 is stuck in, and at the receiver end, again they're extracted, but at that point you would be able to see whether you really have 5 ones or not. So that way there's some additional possibility of checking it errors. Okay, so flow and error control. The most important responsibility of the data link layer is the flow control and the error control. Now the error, in chapter 10 when we talked about error, that was error in the data and fixing up all of that. Now here the error has to do with the error in the flow of sending and receiving. There's a receiver, there's a sender, there's communication going on, and that flow that goes on between sender and the receiver, if there is error that is occurring, how do you control and do things? So that's the error that we're going to talk about in this chapter. Okay, so collectively these functions are known as data link control functions. That one is the flow control, that means the flow of frames going back and forth between sender and the user, and the other is error in that mechanism. So flow control refers to a set of procedures used to restrict the amount of data that the sender can send before waiting for an acknowledgement. And if there's no acknowledgement, let's see what happens. There are all these different kinds of protocols that we'll discuss. And error control has to do with the fact that there is going to be an automatic repeat request which is generated in order to retransmit the data if frames are lost or something has happened. Okay, so again, these are two important definitions for you to know for this chapter and how they are different from each other. There are various protocols that are defined for flow control as well as error control. So let's see the data link layer that combines frames and provides flow control as well as